Hi, and welcome to Soul Infused Monday. Soul Infused Monday show, new episode today. And if you're watching the replay, because it always takes a moment for people to join live, click the like or love button so that I know you're here. Leave a comment below, because I always love to know who is here also watching on the replay, and it doesn't even matter when you're doing that. Okay, and I see that people are joining in, so welcome, welcome, welcome. Super, super excited to have you here. And today is a follow-up sequence from last Monday. Last Monday, we had the topic of 21 ways to boost your energy. And because 21 ways is a lot, I didn't finish, and I will do my best to finish them up today. But I also promise that if I don't get to share all of them with you, I will definitely complete the 21 ways next Monday. Okay, so who's here? Ida's here, Emily's here. Howdy, happy Monday. Tina's here. Okay, great. Awesome. Keep the posts coming. Yes, hit the love and like button so I know you're here. And let me know if you're here and see me clearly. Sometimes technology can be funny. And maybe you saw the post, or maybe you saw my email, but actually this morning I woke up and I didn't feel that good. I woke up with a swollen face. It was red. It's still actually red and a bit itchy and hot, but it doesn't look as bad anymore than this morning. So this morning I woke up, had this swollen face, my eyes and red, and it was like a burning sensation, and I had a headache, and I didn't just feel good. And I got up and looked at myself in the mirror, and the first thought I had, oh my gosh, it's Monday. I have my Soul Infused Monday show. I have several calls, and a part in me really wanted to say, you know what, I'm not gonna do it. A part of me wanted to rather hide and curl up in bed. And it wasn't so much about that I wanted to curl up in bed, because I wasn't tired or anything, but I just wanted to hide. And it was such a great experience in a sense, because in the past I would have actually listened to that voice. In the past I would have been hiding and would have been hiding. And you might think, oh, Sonia, it's not so bad. Yeah, and you didn't see me this morning. It's a couple of hours ago. But the thing that I felt when I was meditating and tuning in, and even though this voice was inside of me, and I wanted to, this old programming of what are people going to think about me, I'm going to look ugly and all of that stuff that in the past I would have totally listened to, I didn't even consider not doing the show just because my face was looking weird. And I thought that this is actually an opportunity for me to show up anyway. And in that moment I was meditating and I was tuning in, and I felt such a sense of freedom. A sense of freedom of being able to not listen to that voice, to not be a victim of that conditioning. And even though it would be uncomfortable, because I knew if it wouldn't get better, it would be uncomfortable. Shame would be there. I wouldn't, like, no one really likes to be in public and have some weird stuff going on in our faces. I mean, it's understandable, right? And so I was thinking about that and how much freedom that is. And I don't want to go too much into the details and go ahead and share those ways to boost your energy. But I'm sharing this with you to be authentic, to be transparent, because, and I think I shared that in my email as well. Sometimes the gurus out there and teachers, they're all perfect, they're all together all the time. And we wake up in the morning and feel like crap. We have those days. And it's not so much about not feeling these emotions anymore. It's not about not having this old voice coming up. It's not about experiencing shame and discomfort. It's about being able to be yourself and not being caught up in it, and let yourself be seen. And also to see that we are all the same. As long as we are in a human experience, we're gonna have those challenges. And for me, those challenges are huge opportunities to grow. And while my face is really itching right now and I have discomfort at this moment, at the same time, and I don't want to scratch my face, so if you see something weird, it's because I consciously don't want to scratch my face. At the same time, it's such a liberating feeling to just be able to be yourself no matter what. And that's, for me, is true freedom. So I just wanted to share with you, it's much better. And I do believe, actually, and I have my ways to do healing, and it's much better, but I do believe that because I chose to choose love versus fear this morning, and it was very clear to me that I'm not going to hide, and the truth is always kind, the truth is always healing and liberating. So I feel that just because I went through that process, has allowed me actually to heal quicker. And it's nothing compared to what it was a few hours ago. And I'm very positive that with my tools and the healers that I have that help me, that this is gonna be gone by tomorrow. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you real quick. And if you're actually totally new to my show and you've never seen me before or never watched this show before, my name is Sonia Bueno de la Torre, and I'm here to help you know and love your authentic self so that you can create a life you truly want. And what I just shared is actually a way to boost your energy, even though it's not on my list. But a way to boost your energy is to be authentically in truth with who you are and choosing love versus fear, despite the risk of having discomfort, despite of the risk of maybe getting hurt, and being able to really hold the space for it and to be yourself. That's actually a great way to boost your energy. And I do believe that the world needs this so much more than pretending that we are all perfect and we are all hiding, and we need more. The more we hear or think someone else is perfect, or the more we think that's how we should be, the more we actually doubt ourselves. So this is my invitation to be yourself, and what you get to do in order to do that is actually to do the inner work. It's work, you get to do it, you get to reveal what's out there in here, what's holding you back, so that you can be free to be yourself. And that's what I wanted to share. So, seeing and hearing clear, Amanda is here, Darlene, hello. I always like to take a moment. If you're on the replay, I might not say your name, but I will get back to you when I see your name later. Linda is here, Tine, fantastic, Melissa. And Emily saying that happened to her yesterday. Physical symptom, yeah, totally. Completely keep me in bed all day, totally hear you. Good morning from Colorado. Okay, good, yeah. And remember, it took me a long time to get where I am, and I'm still not perfect. And it's, years ago, I wouldn't have gone out of bed. I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have felt free and still comfortable and able to deal with all of this and show up. And now you might think, oh, it's easy, you don't even look that bad. But I would have shown up with how I was looking this morning. So anyway, and yeah, let me know if this resonates with you. Do you ever feel like hiding? Are you afraid of letting yourself be seen because of what other people might think of you? So I'm sure it's understandable, and we all can relate because we are all human. And there's a way to get yourself liberated from it. And that's through the inner work. So, boosting your energies in other different ways. Last Monday, I shared with you 10 ways, and if that does actually resonate with you, what I just shared, hit the love button. Then I know it does. You don't even have to leave a comment. You can only hit the love button, and therefore you actually send me love too, and that will heal my red face even a little bit more. Okay, so last Monday I shared 10 ways to boost your energy. If you have not watched that, go back and do it, and I will post the link. Thank you for the love and likes. I love it. Thank you. I will put the link here as well in the description box, so you can go back and watch the first 10. So have your notebook ready to write down a few more, and I have here a list so that I don't forget all. Then I forget, there's so many. And not all of them will resonate with you. Maybe some of the 10 last week, maybe some of them today. So you don't have to do them all. They don't even have to resonate with you. I wanted to share a good amount of ways, and you can pick yours. I would recommend choose 3 to 5 out of those 21 that really resonate with you, that you can do on a regular basis, and be consistent doing it. And by consistent, I mean do them every day, whatever you choose. One of those 5 things every day. Okay, so number 11 that I actually mentioned already after my story is choose love over fear in every way that might resonate with you. If you have a moment where you're in self-doubt or you don't know what to do, tune in. What's the truth? What would you choose if you would choose love over fear, and do that? So then number 12, 13, and 14 are all under the category the energy and the power of words and or language. And I'm gonna reference to another episode that I will also post here on the description box. Number 12 is to use the power of words to uplift your energy, to boost your energy, to shift your energy. And on my Soul Infused holiday show that I did last year before Christmas, on day number 9, I showed you and shared with you and taught you a super powerful and fun exercise using the alphabet. And I'm posting the link here as well. So go back and watch that, super, super fun. Everybody loved it. It was amazing how the energy changed. So that is one way to do that. Another way to do that is to avoid certain words in your vocabulary. And I'm gonna choose the number 1 here. There are more. And I have lots of material around that. Erase the words I can't from your vocabulary. You might have heard that before, and at the same time, it takes repetition and practice. Every time you say I can't, energetically, you really close the door. It is disempowering, and it's actually generally not true. It's usually that we don't want to do it, we don't know how to do it, we're scared to do it. So use instead the words I choose to, whatever it is that you think you can't, or I will, or I can, or I want to, or I don't want to. But let it be the truth. So that's a super, super powerful way for you to keep your energy up, is when you erase those words from your vocabulary. And the third part of using language or words for you to boost your energy is through affirmations. However, there's so much to say about affirmations, and they work and sometimes they don't work, but I give you one way that I have found be very beneficial and powerful and effective if you do it. If you like your own voice, and if not, then let someone else do it. So choose a few words, affirmations that are powerful to you. Could be whatever it is. It could be I feel powerful, I feel relaxed, I'm beautiful, I'm decisive. Whatever resonates with you, choose a few of those and then record them and listen to them in the morning. And or read them aloud to you. Super powerful way, simple, and it can take 1 minute. That's 1 minute energy boost that you can do every day. And once you've recorded it, and I've done this many times, once you've recorded it in your phone, it's always with you. So if you need a quick energy boost, you just listen to it and you breathe in. And then you move on. Okay, so this was tip number 14. Are you with me so far? Is this valuable? Yeah? Okay. I still use that one. Okay, yeah, people saying, yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, that exercise was awesome. Go back and do it again. Awesome. Yeah. So, and if this is valuable to you, and make notes, really write them down, because we forget these things. You want to go back and see, hey, what were those 21 ways actually, right? So that was number 14. Number 15 goes hand in hand, or it's kind of like an extension to the affirmations. Number 15 is read or listen to someone or something uplifting in general. Like when you feel like you're low, when you feel like you don't have a lot of energy, when you feel like heavy and you want to uplift yourself, listen or read something that you know will uplift you. And you know what that might be. It might not be what I read or listen to when I want to do that, but you know what works for you. So that's a great way as well to use an outside tool or resource to lift your energy, to boost your energy. All right. And then also number 16 also goes along with listening or hearing and frequency. And again, not all of these need to resonate with you. Some of them, and some, they will, I know already that I will share one way that some of you might think, is she really saying that? So everything is frequency, everything is energy. So the number 16 is use sound, singing, or music. Singing, and it doesn't, you don't have to be able to sing well, and nobody has to listen. You don't have to be an opera singer. And if this doesn't work for you, just skip it. But you can literally use sound to boost your energy. And it could be that you sing, or you make a sound about, you can use Om, you can chant a mantra. There are a lot of ways to use sound in order to boost your energy. And or if you want to use sound as using music, you want to be very, very, very mindful, because music is frequency. And depending on what the frequency is, it might actually create the opposite feeling. So if you're, for example, in a heavy mood and you listen to a sad love song, I can tell you, you're not going to feel better. So just be very mindful to what you listen and what you would like to create. If you want to tap deeper into, you know, your pain and you use a song to do that, that's fine too. Okay, let me take a sip of water. Is this valuable so far? I'm going to post this list all over. So valuable. Okay, love it. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, guys. So let's keep this rolling. Maybe I get them all done. So number 17. And again, if you don't know what it is, it doesn't even matter. If you don't resonate with it, it doesn't matter. If you have additional questions specific to some of the things I share, please reach out to me. I'm here to help you. So number 17 is tapping, or you can, some people say meridian tapping, emotional freedom technique. And it's about using the meridian points that are closer to the first surface of our bodies to energize. And when I say that, I mean, it sounds so superficial, it's such a tip of the iceberg. But if you use the simplest form of it, can help you boost your energy. One point is, for example, here the collarbone. Could be underneath your eye, and I'm just going to be very gentle with myself because my face is a little itchy and tender and sensitive. So it'd be underneath your eye, underneath your nose, eyebrow, top of your head, side of the hand. And you can research that a little bit more or ask me. I'm happy to send you a resource about the tapping. But that is number 17. Okay, listen up. Number 18. Some of you might feel embarrassed if I say it, and I wanted to give a good variety of ways on how you can boost your energy when you're actually low energy or if you're depressed. And this is for men and women different. So this is a tip mainly for women, because men actually lose energy when they do that more than women. And I'm happy to talk about this more in detail if you're interested. But number 8 is actually to pleasure yourself, to have sex, to masturbate, whatever that means to you. Because for women, sexual release and having an orgasm really produces or releases serotonin. It helps us with hormonal balance, and it actually helps us to boost our energy. So I wanted to mention it. For men, it's a little bit different, because when they ejaculate, they actually lose energy. There's a different way for them to use that in a tantric way. And I'm not a man, so I've never experienced it in my lifetime myself, but I know it's possible. And at the same time, I know I have more women watching this, and not all of it has to resonate with you. So number 18. And I would be curious, what do you think about that? Yeah, it's a great way. It's a great way. Just try it out. Nobody will know. And maybe you're doing that already. And if you haven't done it in a long time, just go and do it. Number 19, create space. And by creating space, I mean declutter inside and outside. It's a reflection. If you're very cluttered inside, often it reflects on the outside and vice versa. So creating space means create space around you on your outside environment, but also inside. Creating space helps you to feel better about yourself, and so your energy can uplift as well. That can be a really good energy boost. I know from myself, in the past, sometimes when I felt like, oh my God, I was so overwhelmed and heavy and freaking out and in such a bad place, sometimes I simply started to clean something or to clear out a room, because having a clear space around me helped me also with being more clear and having the space to actually be productive, if that makes sense. Make sense so far? All good? Keep liking and loving, so that I know you are still here with me and you're liking it. And if you join later and you wonder why I have such a red face, just watch the whole thing and then you know. Okay. Number 20, nearly done. It's similar to affirmations, but there's a huge difference, and I want to make sure. Use empowering questions. So what are empowering questions? Usually, especially unconsciously, we ask questions like, oh, why am I so stupid? Why am I not able to lose weight? Why am I still not making more money? What's wrong with me? So these are the questions that we ask ourselves all the time, not consciously most of the time and not intentionally. However, it happens over and over and over again. And here is the thing, why this is so powerful is, any question you ask yourself, the brain will look for an answer. The system will look for an answer. So if you ask yourself, why am I so stupid? You will come up with answers, because that's their job. The brain's job is to find answers. So you can use that the opposite way and ask empowering questions. And you can let them let them go. You're not attached to getting an answer. However, if you do it continuously, if you do it repeatedly, if you do it consistently, the brain will find answer to those questions. For example, if you have a question, and this is only one example, you can adapt that to any question and any judgment. So if you have a judgment going on that you are a failure, for example, or that you're stupid, right? Then you can use the opposite and ask the question and write it down, by the way, write it down. Why am I so smart? Or why am I smart? Why am I intelligent? Why am I successful? And even saying those questions aloud, like even when I just do it with you, and why am I successful? Why am I intelligent? Why am I, whatever your version is? Why am I resourceful? Why am I brave? Why am I loving? It shifts your energy, and unconsciously, you will find 4 answers. Okay, so this is number 20, use empowering questions. And why that's different from affirmations. Affirmations is usually not a question, and you might only say, I am beautiful, I am beautiful, I am beautiful, I am beautiful, and you don't believe it. And you say maybe 10 times I'm beautiful, but you tell yourself 10,000 times unconsciously that you're not. So who's going to win? That's just a way to kind of program that differently. Okay, and I do actually have 2 more, one fun one and one more meaningful one. And number 21, oh, I have even more than that. The time is up. So 21, let's just do 21. 21 is overcoming a challenge. Anything that you're scared of doing, anything that you want to talk yourself out of it, anything that you think you cannot do, and you do it, and you overcome that, it boosts your energy big time. And it can be something very little. Anything that you feel like it's a challenge and you overcome and you acknowledge that, and it gives you a feeling of, oh my God, I did it. And that's a great way of boosting your energy. So these are 21 ways to boost your energy. Let me know what are 3 to 5 of your favorite ones. So even if I go jump off and the show is over live, take a minute, go through all the 21 ways and choose 3 or 5 that you want to implement in your life and share. And if you don't want to share all the 3 or 5, even share your number 1 with, the one that you want to do. Keeps you accountable. And that, by the way, if you do that right now, it will boost your energy because it's moving forward, it's using something positive that will help you throughout your day. Okay, so any questions, any comments, any feedback? And I will stay in for 30 more seconds and I will give you one extra bonus. Boost your energy way is take a cold shower. I mean, I'm not joking. Like, take a cold shower because maybe you will hate it at first, but a cold shower boosts your energy system, right? And it can be like 10 seconds. And afterwards, you usually feel better. So, and I have another bonus one. If you feel low, you want to boost your energy, help someone else. Help someone else. Ask yourself, who can I make a difference for? Go and help someone to take away from your heaviness. Okay, great. So I overextended today a little bit, but it was so much fun hanging out with you and sharing this with you. Please let me know your top ways that you are going to use in your daily life to boost your energy. And come back on Monday for another beautiful Soul Infused Monday show. And if this was valuable to you, please share it with a loved one so that they can boost their energy as well. Much love and have a fantastic rest of your day.